Alexa Grasso is 2-0 since moving up to flyweight. She was 3-3 when she was fighting at strawweight. So clearly, maybe the speed was giving her some issues, maybe just cutting down to a lower weight. Maybe she feels healthier, happier, stronger at 125. But she's fighting a veteran right here in Joanne Wood. And the problem that I have in this matchup, AJ, is that Joanne Wood, I do think, even though she's had a rough patch right here in her last 5 fights, I think she's like 2-3 in her last 5 or something like that. She's more of a name than she is a see, I don't even want to be rude right here. She's number 7 for a reason, brother, but I do think her name is more popular than where she should currently be. Like, should she be fighting the Alexa Grassos right now? I'm not sure. What is your take on this matchup, man? Who are you giving an edge to? Because the odds makers see the minus 220 in favor of Alexa Grasso. Boxing is impeccable right there. The boxing is very crispy, but Joanne Wood did get outpointed by a Lauren Murphy recently. And even though Lauren Murphy is legit, I mean, come on, brother, what are we talking about here? So give me your take on this.
Yeah, I see what you mean, and without being rude or judgmental,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about with the Joanne Wood. She's more of a name than a performer.
Yeah.
Like, she used to really be scrapping and get things down, and we see a lot of these wins coming, but then a lot of them started to turn into split decisions, getting outpointed by Lauren Murphy, the rear naked choke by Tyler Santos, and it's just Tyler Santos is an absolute killer. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Joanne Wood went from a division to another division in her last fight. I forget if it's up or if it's down, but against that Tyler Santos fight, it was her first one there. So it was more of a training one. I forget if it's in the flyweight or which division it is, but if this is her second fight in the flyweight division, I think she's going to be heralded a little bit better. I think she's going to do a little bit better, feeling that weight, feeling a little bit more natural. Done it one time, hit me with it.
So, brother, she is a career flyweight, brother. Like, no step up. Nope. She's been flyweight.
It might have been the wedding change. So, but maybe not. I forget there was something for that. Take it away. Either way, there was something going on with that Tyler Santos fight that made her a little bit. I forget what it was.
I'll just say this: it was a short notice replacement. She was supposed to fight Alexa Grasso, and then Santos came in at the last moment and basically, choked her out. That was it. The only other thing was, the name change. She went from Calderwood to Wood, but she's been a flyweight, man. She's been doing this for a long time, 7-7 in the UFC. So, that's the take on that. But continue, brother.
Correction. I don't know where I thought that, but either way, I still think the performance that we've seen Joanne Wood go through isn't necessarily always her best. So this one, man, this is a show performance for both fighters right here. Alexa Grasso has the hands to get it done. And Joanne Wood also, man, stays bouncy. She has the combos when she can land those 2-punch combos and has the strength to get it done, man. She's in there. She has great heart, a very good fighter in Joanne Wood. But at the same point, man, Alexa Grasso is smooth, man, calm, patient, reads stuff well, looked a little bit undersized in her last performance against Macy Barber, but strength-wise held her own, man, was pushing Barber up against the fence. And I'm a Macy Barber fan too, so I was a little surprised on that one. I don't remember which one I picked, but Alexa Grasso really earned a lot of fandom in her last fight. So I'm excited to see where the hand speed works, where she goes against Joanne Wood in this one. Was this closer to a coin toss for you, Derek, or you see a clear outlier right here?
I really like Alexa Grasso in this fight, brother. I think Joanne Wood needs to get the fight to the clinch or potentially try to do a little bit of grappling or something to mitigate the striking of Alexa Grasso. But Joanne Wood, she's 4-6 in her last 10 fights, brother. She's lost 4 of those 6 fights via finish, too. So that's the scary part. And her last stoppage win came in 2018 against Kalindra Fadia. So I just think that, man, it's going to be tough and mentally for me to envision Joanne Wood outpointing Alexa Grasso in this fight when Grasso is such a skillful, talented boxer. Because like I said, she's 2-0 in Grasso, moving up to 125. And at 3-3 at 115, at 115 pounds, it's not like she was losing to just anybody. The name she lost to was Tatiana Suarez, who arguably could be a champion in the division if she was able to stay healthy. Carla Esparza, who's about to fight for the belt, former champion herself, and Felice Herrig, who is an OG of the women's strawweight division. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. However, on the other side, for Alexa Grasso, she also hasn't finished anybody since 2014, brother, before she was in the UFC. So both of these fighters need a finish, even though this is the women's division. It's not predicated on having finishes, but a finish would be nice. I just think that at the end of the day, Joanne Wood, where she's best at is when she can grab you up, knees to the face in that clinch, knees to the body, work the body, and keep you up close. But if Alexa Grasso can keep her distance and fight at range, be a technical boxer, I just think it's going to be a long night for Joanne Wood. So is that the best path to victory for Joanne Wood? Would you agree? It's just keeping it close, clinching it up? What do you think?
Yeah, keeping it close, making it dirty, fight in that dirty boxing range, hooks to the body, keep everything up inside, and don't let the technicians start working.
Yeah, once Alexa Grasso starts getting comfortable, getting confident, going to be a long night. So I like Grasso here, and the over and under on this fight, AJ. Let's take a look. It looks like we have 2.5 rounds. And to be honest with you, brother, I'm not really expecting a finish. Joanne Wood is a very tough fighter, and for her losses as of late, it's not like she's getting knocked out. Rear naked choke. Armbar, decision, you know what I mean, guillotine. Like she's not getting knocked out like that. The last time she's been finished was, or I guess knocked out. It's a long time, brother. It's a real long time. She's really mainly being submitted. So I like Alexa Grasso via decision right here. Just the more talented boxer. And that's really what it comes down to. Joanne Wood, she also, let's not forget, brother. I don't want to be rude in this assessment, but she is 35 years old. Alexa Grasso is 25. You just got a difference in youth right here. So, yeah, that's what I like. Who do you got, brother?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I like Alexa Grasso by decision. I think she's technical. She stays calm, and once she's very much a downhill fighter or a snowball fighter.
Yeah.
Once she gets going, she's very hard to stop. But if Joanne Wood can make this dirty, man, this can be an entertaining, possibly fight of the night right here.
Absolutely. This could be a fun one.